Good afternoon, everyone. Let's see if we can bring up the main screen. No screen for me tonight. Good afternoon, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore, and we are running virtual FMR. We are running Film My Run 500 with NoblePro on Virtual FMR. Hello, Tina. Hello, Sebastian. How are you? Sebastian has heat free. We better get the treadmill moving because I think we're about to start running. Oh, hang on, what's happening here? Hooray, we've got Zwift on the screen. It's actually caught up. Here we go then. 8 seconds to go until we start the event. 5 kilometers per hour. 12% elevation for me. Microphone in position. Hello everyone. Here we go. Hello Tina. Tina's in the run with us tonight. I presume Tina is doing a progressive or a steady run. Sally, how are you? Thank you for joining. Can't recognise any other names there in game with me at the moment. I think Sebastian's having a night off. He's done his 3 runs for the week. He joined us on Workout Wednesday last night. Oh, that was a hot run last night, wasn't it? Tonight it is 20 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish garage. 46% humidity. It's lunchtime in Florida. Have a nice lunch. Have a nice lunch. Thank you for joining, everyone. Tina says, to be honest, Clive, I'm knackered, so I might just walk. That's absolutely fine, Tina. Anything goes here on Virtual FMR. Film My Run 500. Leave the elevation at 0. Walk it, run it, jog it, whatever you want. Sally says it's 5 PM in Manchester, UK. It's 5 PM here in Polperro in Cornwall. 5 PM in Wales. Hugh says he can't do the incline thing as he's on a curved treadmill. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Anything goes. We are live streaming tonight to Virtual FMR channel on YouTube. Have a good run, everyone. 300 meters to go. Tina has got 5% incline on. Nice one, Tina. Well done. Keep the heart rate low and build them legs up. Tina says, hello, gang, in game. Hi all, says Sally. Sebastian says it's currently 31.3 degrees centigrade outside at 6 o'clock in the evening in East Germany. That's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Sebastian says, hello Tina, boiling hot here tonight. It's been a bit of a cloudy day here in Cornwall, but it's very humid and warm. Meters to go to the first arch, at which we will rise up onto the balls of our feet and start jogging. As it says on the screen, everyone, if you're finding it a bit tough, please feel free to reduce your incline. Try and maintain the on-screen speeds, but reduce the incline. Back down to 0 if you fancy it. Tina's wearing her noise-cancelling headphones tonight, which she picked up last week. She's very impressed with them. She's loving the noise-cancelling, living in a silent world. We're not silent tonight, she can hear me talking. Hello, Tina! Sorry, Tina. I've got one of my noise-cancelling headphones in tonight, so I can hear what's going on the live stream and hear what's going on around me as well. Tina's asking, will they cancel out Mr. C if he ever comes back? I'm sure he'll be here in the next few weeks. He now needs a bit of time to recover from last week's run. Hopefully, during that recovery period, he's sorting his computer out. It says on the screen, if your heart rate goes over 150, you're out. I'm sure my heart rate will definitely be over 150 tonight. I'm going to guess 156 for tonight. Workout Wednesday last night, Group B, at 106%. It was a tough one last night. Definite radio silence, but we made it to the end. But saying that, I slept really well last night after that. Training readiness, currently 58. Just trying to see what my sleep was for last night. I can't find it. Score 7 hours 23 minutes last night. Plenty of REM apparently. It's good, isn't it? I did feel good this morning as well when I woke up. It's funny, if I don't run, I don't sleep as well. And I think it's all that 5.5 restless legs. Sebastian's off now. He says he's got to go and fix some technical problems with his solar panel control system. Good luck with that, Sebastian. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. If you're going up on that roof, make sure you're wearing a safety harness and your ladder is tied off sufficiently. We don't want you falling off. I can't speak then. So in the Beacon group tonight, we have P. Wright, Sally Howarth, Tina Beard, and myself. Welcome along everyone else who's taking part tonight. There are 17 runners here tonight with us. on this warm August afternoon. Tina says bye, Sebastian. Tina says she sleeps better if she runs in the morning, burns off the energy, and then you don't get hot legs. That's the other thing. If I do, last night I was so hot, but it wasn't too bad, it didn't keep me awake. If I go out and do a long run on the weekend, that night I have really hot legs, which can keep me awake as well. The wife absolutely hates it. She kicks me out of bed. She says I'm like a Rayburn. There's Tina there, look, in a beanie. It's wedding anniversary day tomorrow for me. I think, I mustn't get this wrong, I think it's 23 years, or it might be 22. When did I get married? I don't know. I think it was 2003. So what's that? 22 years then, isn't it? Married 22 years tomorrow. So I've been sorting out the old anniversary gifts. I've got a card down there on the floor which I've got to fill in a minute. I've been to Morrison's and bought me roses. However, whenever I buy a standard bunch of roses, I like to collect from my garden a selection of seasonal flowers to mix in with them, making my own seasonal bouquet, just for a little personal touch. So in there today we have some white daisies, some buddleia, purple buddleia, some lavender, some ferns, some blue things with green leaves on. No idea what they are. Tina says, Clive, you are hopeless. I've made my own bouquet of flowers, Tina. Look, I'll show you. Bit of everything in there from the garden and Morrison's. So that's alright, I won't get told off in the morning. Thank you, Tina. I like to spruce up. I always buy a standard bunch of flowers, but then I spruce it up with the seasonal stuff that's around. Oh, there's some of those thistle things in there as well. Those prickly thistles that people used to spray silver at Christmas as decorations. I found some of them at work, so I poked some of them in there. Here we go then. Just over 50 meters to go to the next arch. We will be bumping up to 6 kilometers per hour. Already over 12 minutes run and approaching 1 kilometer in. I thought about running on the treadmill then, Tina, with those flowers, but changed my mind when I felt how heavy they were and how much water was in the vase. That would have been a bit of a disaster. Here we go then. 6 kilometers per hour. Set up the balls of your feet, everyone who's running with incline tonight. got the window shutters closed at the moment because we've got visitors staying in the holiday barns next door, and they keep using the back entrance crossing the edge of our garden and seeing me running through the window. So I've got the blinds shut, which makes the, hope you can see me, it makes the room a bit darker. However, I can see the car in up there, so I might open them up. But then no my luck, if I open them up, they'll come home and look at me through the window. So I don't think we'll do that for a minute. Stay up on those toes and stay relaxed, it says on the screen. Hugh says, how's everyone doing in game? Very well, thank you, Hugh, and you? Hugh and you. Stride length short, everyone, and your cadence high. Should we drop some inclines? Should we drop some inclines? What am I on about? Let's drop some ride-ons to the people nearby. There will be tea and cakes at the end, so don't exit the run early. That's what Mr. C's promising with his on-screen display. Is he back in England yet, Tina? Mr. C, or is he still in Switzerland? I'm guessing he's possibly still over there, because it was only about a week ago he went, wasn't it? Unless he's travelling back today. Tina says, I think they're home today, the Cousins family. Well, safe journey home. Hopefully see you shortly online. Hope everyone's had a good day today, whatever you've been up to. I've been to work. Not much to report, really. The defective call bell system display unit was returned after a repair job, so I reinstalled that and commissioned it back into the home. So now we have a display to show us who's calling what bell and if there's any faults on the system. Then off to the warehouse I went, mixing paint with sawdust and pork shavings. The warehouse is owned by my boss's son, who I work for at the care home, so occasionally we go to the warehouse and he builds model railway scenery, sand, stones, powders, packs them up and sends them off to people all around the world. So occasionally I work there. Peak Gaming Scenics, I think it's called. So I've been there mixing paint with a cork and packing it up, ready for shipment around the world. Then I came back to the care home, did the closing down procedure, bought the flowers, picked some flowers from my garden to mix in, and jumped on with you guys. Hugh says, yeah, all good with him. Heart rate nice and low. The speed, don't know what's quite happened. He might be getting fitter, Hugh. Great running, everyone. Thanks for leading. Thanks, everyone, says Hugh. Cheers, buddy. Low heart rate, very good. So my heart rate is currently at 127. Which is where we want to be about this stage of the run. That will soon get into the 140s when we hit 7 kilometers per hour. Same as usual for me tonight after this run. When we reach the finish line, I'll push myself straight out the front door before I can think about sitting down and relaxing. Go for an outdoor 5k, out on the Cornish roads, out and back, keep my mileage ticking over, be nice and steady. Probably average speed of about 10 to 11 kilometers per hour. Takes me about 30 minutes. So we'll do that on completion of this Zwift run. Gives me a bit of downhill into my weekly training. Tina's going out for a longer outdoor run tomorrow. Well done, Tina. I'm at work tomorrow, so I will try, even if it's just 5k, get outside tomorrow evening. Probably on completion of work, maybe I'll come home and get straight out. $5k minimum, maybe 10 tomorrow after work. I say this every week. But I come home from work on a Friday and you almost deflate, don't you? I get home, I finished a week at work and it's like, ah. Sometimes I get into a little job outside, sometimes it's just nice to switch off. But I will do my best to try and get out tomorrow. And then of course Saturday, part run over at Lanhydrock. Enjoy that one. It's a bit of downhill, a lot of uphill and a bit of trail running. It's a nice all-rounder. And then just like last week on completion, I'll go and run around the woods for about 5k just to get it up to 10 again. And Sunday is a rest day. But maybe I'll go out for a long run in the morning. And of course tomorrow's the start of my week off from work. So I'm not at work next week. So lots of jobs at home lined up. Oh, Tina, thank you for reminding me. Maybe I won't be running tomorrow then. Tina's just reminding me it's my anniversary tomorrow. My wife doesn't work on Fridays and she's currently not doing her weekly drama group that she runs on a Friday because it's summer holidays and she stops when the schools break up. So I don't think I'll be able to go for a crafty run tomorrow. However, she is going to Plymouth and running her kids around doing various taxi jobs, so she might not be here when I get home. So if she's not here when I get home tomorrow after work, I'll have to go out for a run. We'll see what happens. If I get home and everyone's out, I'll go out. If I get home and they're home, I'll stay home. So it'll all be by chance tomorrow. She's still at work at the moment. Usually gets home about 6:30, 7 o'clock. That's how you can get these runs in. That's why I like to run early during the week around 5 o'clock and finish right at 6 or 7, so I can go and help with the dinner and spend time with the family in front of the TV in the evenings. And a cat on the lap and the dog at my feet. That's where you want to be at 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. 800 metres to go. Two laps around the track until the next arch speed change. Heart rate currently 136 for me at 2.2 kilometers in, 25 minutes elapsed. Cadence currently sitting around 170. Just heard someone come in the garage. Obviously someone come home from work or from uni, wondering where I am. Time for a quick drink. If they can't find me in the house, they know if they poke their head in the garage and the light's on, we are live. If they poke their head in the garage and the light's off, but they can hear the treadmill going, they know I'm on the treadmill, but I'm not live streaming. So they usually come in and have a chat. Tina says she hasn't run since Sunday and everything is creaking. Nice and steady then, Tina. Nice steady run tonight. Nice steady long run tomorrow. Maybe part run for you as well on Saturday. Tina tends to go out for a longish run on a Sunday. I will be running on Sunday. I'm supposed to be running on Sunday, as I'm in training for my event next month. But it's just so nice to relax on a Sunday, innit? Lazy Sunday routine. Halfway through the 3rd kilometre for the Beacon group. Well done, everyone. I've got the wrong colour hat on, haven't I? 1 minute. I thought I lost this hat. I couldn't find it for weeks. And then yesterday I noticed it hanging on the top of the pressure washer in the garage. So it's now back in the garage next to the treadmill. Now I match my avatar, orange top, blue hat. It's that time, everyone, check your form. Starting to feel a little bit tired now. Legs are aching. If you're like me, you're starting to curl up into a ball. So try and stand nice and tall. Shoulders back. Hips slightly forward. Keep bouncing up that hill. Well done, Sally and Tina in the Beacon group here with me. Well done to everyone up front. Well done to everyone behind us. Good work by all. We are approaching 30 minutes in for the Beacon group. And I expect it's 30 minutes in for everyone, innit? Doesn't matter where you are. Looks like Tina's increased her pace a little bit there. 1 minute ahead. Well done, Tina. She started off saying she was going to walk. Now she's doing a nice, steady, progressive. The run I'll be doing after this run outdoors is naturally a progressive because it starts off going uphill, then a flat, then downhill, then it goes up a bit of a hill, then it sort of steadily trickles downhill with a steep hill at the end. And when you look at your splits at the end, it's a natural progressive run, which is quite nice. "100 metres to the arch." Tina's on zero incline now. That's all right, Tina. You've opened up the speed. Doing a bit of everything. Bit of hill, bit of flat, bit of speed, bit of walk. "50 metres to the arch." Heart rate's just hit 140, 141. We're about to tap it up to 7 kilometers per hour. And there it is. Up we go. 1,000 meters at 7 kilometers per hour. Anthony Anderson, good afternoon, buddy. Thank you for popping in. Just Tina and myself from the gang here tonight, and Sally, of course, is with us. Tina's running on the flat doing a progressive. I'm running up the hill with Sally. Sebastian's out fixing his solar panel control system. Meters for the beacon group till the next arch. Heart rate for me currently 146. It's warm in here tonight, Anthony. It's been a grey day today here in Cornwall, but it's 20 degrees centigrade. Apparently, it's 31 degrees centigrade where Sebastian is. East Germany. That's crazy, isn't it? Apparently here in Cornwall it's going to be a hot weekend, and I expect it's the same for Tina this coming weekend. Daytime temperatures down here in Cornwall are going to be up around 25. That means the window is going to be open tonight and the fan is going to be on in the bedroom. Nothing worse than it being hot. I'll be just sleeping under a sheet tonight. No duvet for me. 27 degrees centigrade for Tina today in Somerset. That's nuts, isn't it? Anthony said it was hot again for him today, outdoors for his morning run. Well done, Anthony, for running this morning. Good work, buddy. Tina's going out tomorrow morning for a nice long steady run. "500 metres to the next arch, 700 metres to the end." Is telling Tina that she needs some WD-40 for her creaky bones and legs. 'I swear by it, Tina. Awesome stuff. Tina does use it. Oh my god. Tina's taken a step over to using WD-40. 300 metres. How about that, Anthony? Deodorant for men. Mind you, they probably do a lady's fragrance now, don't they? Instead of yellow and blue, it's probably pink and purple. Smells like lavender. Tina's done. In game, Tina says thank you all. She's run 5k for her weekly mileage. She's reached her weekly mileage. Well done, Tina. Oh dear. Anthony says, I hope it's not this hot on Sunday for his 10k race. Good luck with that, Anthony. Make sure to hydrate well before and after. Don't go out too hard at the beginning. It's so easy to go off quick at the beginning, isn't it? When you're doing a race. I often, even though I'm telling Anthony don't go off too fast, we all do it. You go off, first kilometre pops up on your watch, you look at your pace, and it's crazy. You get sucked along with the crowd. Tina's still here, she's still running. She just got to the finish line of the event. Anthony says to Tina, hope your journey was a memorable one. I saw a couple of Tina's posts on Facebook. She went out on some nice, lovely walks. Who was you with again, Tina? 3 metres. 8 kilometres per hour for the final 200 metres. Well done, Sally. Well done, Tina. Well done to everyone who took part tonight. Good work by all. Metres to the finish line. Just hit 150, I think. 151. With about 50 metres to go. So that's all right, happy with that. 152. 153, 154, maximum heart rate 154, dropping the incline to 0, moving the microphone back, bumping the speed up to 10 kilometers per hour. Anthony says, I have a feeling I'm going to put into the age group of 70 to 75 age group. Not good. You're not 70 to 75, are you, Anthony? You're too quick for that. Anthony says, won't be running tomorrow. Don't blame you, buddy. Taper time. Rest up. Maybe go for a walk. Nice and steady. Get that energy back into your legs. Tomorrow and Saturday. Go out nice and fresh on Sunday. Make sure you hydrate well. I hope you're not stood around too long at the beginning of the race. That's bad, isn't it, normally? You hydrate well. I do this. I hydrate all morning. You get to registration. You get to the start line. And then you're hanging around for about an hour. And you're busting for the toilet because you've drank too much. I'm very good at doing that. $77? Anthony, your running's awesome, buddy. Well done. I really hope, when I'm 77, I'm still at least going to park run on a Saturday morning. 49 now. I really hope when I'm 77, I'm still running in some form. I see the older generations running at park run, and I think to myself, I hope I'm like you when I'm your age. It's not about speed then, it's about getting round, isn't it? Especially park run, ticking another one every Saturday. Hopefully I'll reach about 500 park runs by that age. Currently on 66. Have a fabulous weekend, everyone, says Tina. Best of luck to Anthony on Sunday with his 10k. Yes, buddy, good luck and enjoy. Fantastic. Tina says one of her club members is 83 and still does park run every Saturday. That's fantastic. See, I want to be that person, Tina. Let's hope. Let's keep running. Let's try and eat healthily, even though I don't. Love me Kit Kats, Square Crisps and Pano chocolates. As long as I got my magnesium tablets, I'll be all right. Well, everyone, we won't be here tomorrow on Virtual FMR, or Zwift, or my Whoosh. It's my wedding anniversary. If I can sneak in a crafty run outdoors, I will at some point. But I've got to work till 4. If no one's home when I come home at 4, I'll go for a run. Otherwise, I won't be running tomorrow. Off to park run on Saturday morning, and a little bit extra afterwards. Rest day, possibly a run on Sunday. And then we'll be back here again on Monday on my Whoosh at 5 PM UK time here on Virtual FMR. So have a good weekend, everyone. Just hit 5k. Have a good weekend, everyone. Have a good evening tonight. Good luck to Anthony with his 10k race on the weekend. Have a nice long run outdoors tomorrow, Tina. We'll just save the run. Maximum heart rate 154. Save that to FMR. Let's see if OBS works tonight. Let's see if it's sorted itself out. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. Fantastic weekend. Stay safe and take care. We'll see you all again next time. Cheers. This isn't going to work first time. If it does, it'd be brilliant. But see you later. Cheers. Bye-bye. Nope.